Muy buenas gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio más del Let's Play de la parte de Iorveth de The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings. Continuamos en las negociaciones con Hensel de Edern. Llevamos al príncipe Stennis, que es el hijo de Demaven, que es el rey al que mata Lezo en la intro del juego. Y vamos a unirnos a las negociaciones. En el Let's Play de Rhodes llevamos aquí a este camino, lo recorremos con Hensel, de allí, pero aquí lo hacemos exactamente con el bando opuesto.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Fellow did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Fellet to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Fellow, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
Fuerzas mayores han sucumbido bajo los muros de Bel.
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergon.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
Resalto Eder.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Edern? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Edern, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
Try me.
I'm tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
Vale, aquí hay una... Aquí tenemos que decir bien la respuesta porque si le damos una negativa, simplemente se monta aquí la de Dios y se empiezan a pelear todos. Así que le tenéis que dar a esta. Os compensaré por vuestra escapada militar.
I shall reimburse the cost of this foray and add enough to restore the luster to your palace at Ard Caraig. I'm certain our advisors can resolve the details.
That will take a great deal of gold.
Peace is priceless.
You want peace? Fight for it.
I'm not sure I understand.
You speak like a ruler, but words will only get you so far. You carry a sword, wear armor, and talk like a warrior.
¿Veis?
Now prove you are
Si le
one.
dais esa respuesta,
I challenge you to a duel,
lucháis
here
en
and
un
now,
duelo.
before these folk
Duelo.
and the gods. Upper Eden
Mucho
shall
más fácil.
belong to the victor.
Esto es el reto.
Ready?
Begin when you will, King.
Blood and honor!
Opposing one another in a chivalrous duel.
Opa. ¡Eh! Tía, que no puedo salirme de la zona. Buah, cómo come Hensel, ¿sabes? Ah. Oh, puta. ¡Hombre! El lado de Roche es hostia la que está ahí.
Stop in the name of Krieg, Freyr and Militalag.
Hey!
By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpin Zigrin.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. But we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong. The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Vamos al lío.
Come, Geralt.
Recuerdo que el acto 2 es totalmente distinto al de Roche. Cambia el acto 2 entero y la misión principal del acto 3. Por cierto, hablar de que el último capítulo, el capítulo 1, digamos, lo puse a 1080, pero no estaba a 60 FPS. Espera. En locura. Espera, voy a ponerme primero Queen. Ahora sí. Y voy a quitarme todo, porque ya dije que iba a completar el... Las espadas sí las voy a usar, o sea, las espadas voy a usar las mejores que tenga. No voy a usar las primeras del juego. Creo que ya está, lo hice los talentos. Tenéis un talento puesto. Lleva mucho cuidado con estos porque te matan de 2 golpes. Yendo sin armadura. No queremos que nos maten, ¿verdad? Simplemente hay que acabar con todo hasta que dejen de salir. Pero os recomiendo llevar Queen siempre puesto porque es que te quitan muchísimo estos tíos. realmente te mata. Que cualquiera de un golpe te puede matar. Golpe viendo por la espalda. Sin talento ya sabéis que por la espalda es 200% de daño. Vale, van a salir los Draugr ahora. Me quito una, tío, a ver si me cambio la espada de plata ya. No. Vale, yo. Tranquilidad, no hay prisa. Encáralo. Vale, ya, ya. Para. Gente. Ya, vale. En el lado de Roche nos saca Deathmold y de la niebla, y aquí nos saca el cubo de Philip.
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Iorveth, we've got some explaining to do. My elder is blood. Wraiths. Silver harms them. I'll cover.
Por el lado de Roche, Stennis muere. Matan las apariciones. Por aquí vive. Esta parte es más difícil con así. Es más difícil así, ¿por qué? Porque si os dais cuenta, Saskia y Stennis no atacan. Están apoyándose el uno al otro y no atacan. Y solo tenemos a Iorveth de apoyo. No, el Draugr no. La aparición. Sí, el resto. Afortunadamente... Hostia. Gracias, afortunadamente el foco se lo pone a Iorveth, pero no, me lo ha puesto a mí. Regenera, por favor. Como digo, aquí prácticamente matando un golpe, yendo sin talento y así, sin armadura. Y un golpe has caído. Dificultad locura, la partida de 0. Aparte voy a intentar completar la partida al 100%. ¿Sí? Para que se vea todo. Bueno, al 100%. A ver. Las misiones... Bueno, en el acto sí que es verdad que sí lo voy a completar al 100% porque incluso las misiones secundarias son distintas también, pero... En el acto 3, por ejemplo, no las voy a hacer las secundarias, porque son las mismas que en el lado de Roche. Ah, vamos. Hostia. Vale. Falta una. Vamos. ¿Qué pasa si sales del círculo? Si sales del círculo te empieza a bajar la vida poco a poco. Se oscurece la pantalla y la vida va bajando poco a poco hasta que mueres. No instantáneamente, va bajando progresivamente, pero se nota. Arriesgar. Mierda. Vale, este ya es lo último, las últimas apariciones ya. Aquí tenemos la suerte de que el Draugr, a ver, focusea a Iorveth. En la parte de Roche salen, en vez de un Draugr, salen como dos soldados que me focusean a mí, no paran de focusearme a mí. Y aquí una pequeña ventaja. Oh, no. Ya. Solo queda esto. ¿Qué coño de coña? Ay, bien, la verdad. 30 segundos. Si da tiempo. No. En esta zona nos cargamos al draw. Por cierto, con el draw habrá que... Seguramente tendré que cortar el vídeo un puñado de veces porque para cargárselo así sin armadura cuesta. Vamos. Vale, ya está. A moverme.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Marigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Iorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the Alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks, I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
Pues vale. Escape. Supongo que me pondré a explorar la ciudad, conseguiré las nuevas armas y todo cuando... Vale, estas misiones sí son distintas todas. No van a ir saltando, el de las arpías que no estaba en el lado de Roche. Por Roach creo que es el de los demonios podridos y no me acuerdo cuál es el otro. He cogido 5. ¿Y ese? Ah, los otros serán tipo peluquería, herrero, tal cual. Informa sobre 2 personajes. Creo. Sí. Como digo, me voy a pasar el juego así, sin armadura y sin talento. Esa gente que me ha criticado no me ha gustado nada. Creo que debo demostrarles que no hay trampa ni cartón. Y decía en el videoclip, no, es que está editado. No, que no se lo ha pasado así, hostia que no.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else? Thanks, Kevin.
El gabinete de la crisis. Aquí tengo el alijo. Vamos a asistir rápidamente, si me da tiempo. Tampoco quiero alargar mucho el vídeo. Asistir rápido para que me dé más que nada, porque hasta que no asista al gabinete este, al debate ese, no te abren las puertas de Bergen y no puedes salir fuera. Pero lo que quiero obviamente es salir fuera. Para allá, por aquí. Sí. Es un lío Bergen, ¿eh? Potenciador enano. Me parece que, a ver. Potenciador enano, lo mejor que le podéis poner es una armadura. 2 de armadura y 10 de vitalidad. Bueno, no, el Elaine Blade me parece que es mejor. Tiene... No, el Elaine Blade me parece que es mejor, que tiene 1 de armadura y 15 de vitalidad. Siempre, yo por lo menos siempre diría que pusierais la vitalidad por encima de la armadura.
You miss quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. The prince duelled Henselt. They fought as equals.
Impossible.
And yet it was so.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse. An old and
aquí seguramente va a aplicar lo de Sabrina.
We do not know who cast
no, aquí no lo sabe.
For now, I have
en el
one
otro lado
piece
sí lo
of
sabe.
good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes, but I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, We need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many, but we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Iorveth's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Iorveth.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. Not even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Iorveth came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Iorveth to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Iorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye. Nay.
You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
¿Puedes curarla?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use letho right now.
¿Qué sangre?
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Mucho mejor, hombre. Para. ¿Qué hierba?
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Donde puedo encontrar siempre vive. Va a ser los subterráneos casi seguro, creo. Puede ser.
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vernon lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
Tris tiene una rosa del recuerdo.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
¿Qué más necesito?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right.
Ese es el easter egg del Señor de los Anillos,
I
el
need
que
a
acabáis de
vast
escuchar.
quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poison.
Vale.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Van a ir saltando misiones ahora.
People of Vernon, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt hut are not our enemies, so says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Vale, ya está abierto. Parece que las de fuera, claro, están abiertas. Y bueno, gente, vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy aquí. Ya puedo salir y entrar de Vernon cuando quiera. Supongo que exploraré un poco, compraré nuevas armas. Y como digo, no voy a ponerme la armadura. Voy a ir así durante todo el juego. Y así también, sin talentos. Supongo que a algunos les podrá molestar porque querrán una guía de talentos y tal. La guía de talentos la tenéis en el Let's Play de Roche, porque hablo de las tres ramas. Sí que es verdad que he hecho solo la de Green y Magia, pero hablo de las tres, así que queréis un poco más de guía, solo tenéis que mirar el anterior Let's Play que hago por el lado de Roche. Este va a ser de Iorveth y va a ser así, desnudo, sin talento, y sí que es verdad que voy a usar armas. Las primeras del juego más que nada podría usarlas, pero los combates durarían mucho y sería muy pesado. Así que bueno, like si os ha gustado, suscribiros si queréis más de Witcher 2 y nos vemos en próximos episodios de las aventuras de Geralt de Rivia. Saludos y hasta la vista.